Tell me, have you seen this?
Destiny.
The premise of Kid Cosmic is essentially the Infinity Stones, kind of. Basically what happens is you have an alien spaceship crash down to Earth just outside of a small desert town. And the town's local mischief maker, lovingly referred to as Kid, shows up, finds the spaceship, and finds in the wreckage these 5 colorful rocks, stones, and as you would, he assumes they will give him superpowers. And it turns out he is very much correct. Now here's the thing. When I first heard about Kid Cosmic, I opened up the Netflix app on my computer, and I saw a little banner ad front and center for Kid Cosmic. And it didn't autoplay a trailer, which was weird. It just had the image there. And it looked kind of childish to me. I mean, don't get me wrong, I have no problem watching kids shows. It's just the animation style made me think, this may be like just too heavily directed at kids. Now, the thing that turned me around, that made me actually interested in checking this show out, was one day I opened up the Netflix app and the Kid Cosmic ad was there, and it actually started to autoplay a trailer. And the trailer showed one of the main characters of this show actually expressing like a level of character development that would not be indicative of a kid's show.
Kid getting me caught. Dumb mom making me clean up after him and pay for the dumb food I ordered. Oh, I'll show her. Gonna eat this trout so hard. Ow! This one makes you fly! Woohoo!
So I was like, oh, okay. Yeah, maybe I'll give that a shot. I'll check it out. I started watching it, and oh boy, I fell in love. See, this is the thing about Kid Cosmic. In a similar kind of vein to, say, Gravity Falls, it's a deceptive show. At first glance, and as you watch the first few episodes, you might think to yourself, this is a show for kids. And by that, I mean dumbed down. I don't mean that. That's the thing. There's the whole thing about shows being for kids, shows being for adults. Reality is they can be for both. And that's what Kid Cosmic is. You have this hand-drawn animation style that makes the characters look really kid-friendly and approachable and, appealing to a young child's mind. And the characters do have a cartoonification to their personalities and their behaviors and all that. But despite that small, minor cartoonification to how they work and operate, they've got deep personalities. The way these characters behave is like real people, with just a hint of cartoonification. Again, at first the show seems like, oh, these are just cartoon characters. But as you go on, they just get so deep and believable. Even within the first episode, there are hints of layers to these characters. But the more you go, the more you get, the farther into the show you get, the more apparent it becomes. Like these are fleshed out individuals. Take the main character, Kid, for example. Yes, his name is Kid. He's 10, 11, 12 years old, somewhere in that range. And he behaves like he's that old. He's not way dumbed down, like a lot of shows do, nor is he really, really competent and way too intelligent for his age, which is also how a lot of shows portray children. No, he's portrayed like a realistic 10, 11, 12-year-old child. He is inexperienced and immature, and he does not know how to manage his feelings well. But he's also got valuable ideas and thoughts and real feelings and opinions about things. And his actions advance the story. You don't get that in a lot of shows that are aimed at kids. And it's not just that these characters behave in realistic ways and are very fleshed out individuals. It's also that their actions have consequences. And the consequences of those actions are what drive the plot forward. For example, about, I think, episode 4, I could be mistaken. A few episodes in, things have kind of been established, the rhythm has gotten going, and you feel like, yeah, things are about to kick off now. The adventure's really about to start happening. And then it just kind of doesn't. And I don't want to spoil why. I just leave out those details. Things aren't going the way you expect, and you're wondering why the heck that's not the case. And as the episode goes on, it becomes apparent why that is. And I won't spoil what that is. But towards the end of the episode, a character makes a decision in regards to another character. And it is not they got good intentions, but it's not a good decision. And it has serious consequences. And it is that single decision and the fallout from that decision that sets up the rest of the season. Everything from that point on is based off of what this one character did. See, that's just what I love about this show. The characters are believable and realistic, yet, approachable to kids. And their actions have serious major consequences, and that forms the backbone of this entire season. Hopefully it continues on like that as more seasons come out. Hopefully they keep this going. I'm just so looking forward to the rest of this show because, man, it's so good. Now, that being said, part of me wonders how they're going to keep the show going because of how this first season ends. I don't know. It feels like they really wrap up some character arcs, but I mean, the show surprised me as it is, so who knows? Maybe season 2 will surprise me and just keep the ball rolling. I don't know. Either way, Kid Cosmic is fantastic. And I highly recommend you watch it. Now, small word of caution to parents. Like I said, it's a deceptive show. And it takes really mature themes and kind of simplifies them in a way that kids could more easily digest. So there is death in this show. Death is it ends up being kind of a central theme. Not to mention other issues of like, the main character struggling with feeling totally worthless. And there's just a lot of concepts in this show that, are very, very adult concepts, things that adults struggle with all the time, and they're simplified in a way for kids to understand. So, caution in that sense, whether or not you want your kids to see this, because, I don't know, you might think it's too much for them to handle, or maybe you think it's not too much for them to handle. I don't know. Point is, watch it before you show it to your kids. Or not, I don't care. Just do what you think is best for your children. Also, the last 2 episodes, there's suddenly swearing. It's not like regular TV show swearing. It's just the same, the D word, DMN. It gets dropped once in the second to last episode, and then once in the last episode. And it's kind of unexpected. It's there. Again, if you don't want your kids hearing that, don't show it to them. Anyways, warning over. Thank you so much for watching this review. I wanted to mention, yeah, I'm in my car, and yes, the light has been changing as I've been filming this, and I have to keep starting and stopping because cars keep going by and people keep walking by. It's not ideal. It is so not ideal. I just don't have a place to film these things right now. I'm living in a house with 9 other people at the moment. I don't even have a room. I just have a curtain and a bed behind it. I'm not quite sure when that will change. That's just what I got to deal with right now. So yeah, this is not ideal, but I'm just making this thing and hoping people will enjoy it. So thank you so much for watching. I hope to make a lot more of these, and see you guys next time. Bye. Crap. I forgot to say this. This video kind of fell apart on me. 5 out of 5 stars. Congratulations, Kid Cosmic. I look forward to your future so freaking much. Thank you so much for watching this video. Bye-bye.
Yes! It totally worked! Way to go, Joe! Thank you.
You'll never survive! You're just a couple of nobodies on a little nowhere planet. Your Earth is doomed!
Nuh-uh, because we shall band together with similar heroes, pure of heart and noble of purpose, to wield the other cosmic rings of power, and together... Hey, I was still speeching! Ha!
You realize you could have just used that to destroy me. Ugh, you guys are really bad at this.
Aww. We'll get better.
No, you won't.